Yeah, cause everybody, cause they will continue Danganronpa. Mauve. Where were we? I think we're about to have a free time event. What do we even have? Bluetooth earphones. I don't know who'd like this. Foundation. That's weird. You can hear that, right? That's a motorcycle. Don't know why they keep showing up whenever I press the record button. But when I'm not recording anything, they're like, hey, what's up? Nothing. It's just me alone. So weird, man. Hey, look, Mondo butter thingy. Yep, it says Mondo Owada butter, which is a delightful trademark. That's sick. How many monocoins do I have? How do I let's see. How do I even see where I have the monocoins? Shift? Yeah. Map. Is this the map? Nope. Truth bullets. Where's the monocoin counter? Yeah, well. Yep. Should I go for what do you call that? Where is the monocoin shop? No, not the monocoin shop. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to check the swimming pool again because bath. Is anybody here? What does it say? Some massage here. Should I try it when I get tired? Okay. What about this one? Can't but use store clothes. Large bathroom? I know. Do I get Monica? It's huge bathroom. I should try soaking in it sometime. Why not now? It's huge bath. Yeah, later. Okay. So where? What the hell? That. What was that? That was weird. Yeah, anyway. Is this second floor? Nope. How do I get to second floor? This is the store, right? Yeah. Wait. Chapter 2, right. How many monocoins I have? 158? Cool. WD Eagle likes that. Cup ramen, I don't know who likes that. Mineral water is probably an all-rounder. Gold bar, not sure who'd like that. Somebody greedy. Oh wait, the baker would like gold bars. Blueprint for Ego for sure. Baking powder for Baker, but she's dead, so SH super high school level werewolf. I don't know who'd like that. Or maybe Rick Connor would like that. Butter Baker. Landscape paint. Why are you giving me stuff? Okay, whatever. Gold bar again. Energy drink. Yeah, okay. Keep going. Dice? Who would even like that? Energy drink again. Tablet PC. Someone who's likes technology. Hairband. Ego would like that. I mean, she has a ponytail. Oh, protein powder. Yeah, Baker would like that. But why do you keep giving me stuff who's already fucking dead, man? What the hell? Oh, mineral water. Yeah. Nintendo Switch. Milk puzzle. Who'd like that? But then again, I've already done everybody's FTEs, right? Luwak coffee. Who'd like that? Another item for the dead baker. What the hell, man? Another one for the dead baker. Another one for the dead baker. How many dead baker items are we gonna get? Ooh, finally something different. You broke the chain, mystery novel. Okay, anything else? AR. Oh, calculator. Somebody who likes math. Hand mirror. Someone who likes themselves. Cop ramen. What else? What else gifts can we have? Yeah. Keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Yep, stuff we've already seen before. Yeah. Can't I just hack the the save file and just curse doll? Would even like that. This is. Was that G? Maybe somebody would like that. Jumanji. Anything book related Jumanji would like. Gum? I hate chewing gum. So disgusting. It's just really soft sugar that you can't even digest. Like, what is the point of that? You're just putting sugar in your spit and then swallowing it with the spit and sugar that was concocted. It's gross. Encyclopedia, okay? Learning, education. What else? Shot? Oh yeah, airsoft gun. Who'd like that? There's nothing. I give up. This is. I have the worst luck. Just go to the swimming pool. How do I get up there? Infirmary. Is this the way up? Gym entrance. How do I get up there? Oh, this is the way up. Okay. Boom. Swimming board. Yes, told ya. There was a Monaco in here. Cool. What else? Can I enter here? Oh wait, aren't I afraid of the pool or something? Yeah. Don't even try to go in. Oh, okay. Just checking. Is there another Monaco in here? Or is that it? Okay, nothing. Let's see. Who do I want to spend my free time with? Q, W. Oh, okay. I can see people now from the lower right side. Nobody in the hallway. Simple. Nobody gym. Just them. Tadira and what's his name? Justin. That's all? Oh wait, maybe I should move my stuff. Oh, there's an incinerator. And diner, kitchen is oh, there's a warehouse. There's an event in the warehouse? Okay. What else? Is there an event here somehow? Nothing. Alright. Let's go to the warehouse, fellas. Wow, the map is actually useful. In the original games, I barely use the map. I just walk around until something happens. Where's the warehouse? Can I even transport there? Instead of just walking to there? Let's see. Yes, I can. Holy crap. Let me just save, just in case. What's up, dudes? Wait a minute, listen to me. Should I spend time with them? Sure, why not? Oh, Misaki and Nico, it's strange to see the two of you talking alone. Come on in. It's nothing special, we were just chatting. You know, girls talk. It's a bit much to describe it with such a refreshing word, but one side of the face looks sour. Came to here to eat something, but I got caught and am now being scolded. Eat at the warehouse. Isn't there a diner for that? I don't know what you're doing, oh great leader, bothering innocent people. That's right, that's not exactly what I was trying to point out. Don't you know that such sharp conversational style only causes conflict? The way she speaks, Ego definitely has a sharp edge to her speech, doesn't she? Yep. I'm in no position to comment, but I think Misaki has a point. They say that just by changing the way you speak, you can change someone's impression of you, right? No say they're treating me like a problematic child. I'm not that socially inept. Whenever that's true, of course, since she works as a senior engineer from a large company, her communication skills aren't completely lacking. It's not easy to associate her with someone just by looking at her sharp appearance that she usually shows. If you can reduce unnecessary arguments with just a little effort, wouldn't that be a reasonable and rational solution? It doesn't seem like a big loss, so at least hear what she has to say. Yeah, if you just learn these little tips I'm giving you, you'll be much better. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit, okay? I'll give you 3 minutes. Ego still had her arms crossed with a displeased expression, while Misaki clasped her hands in front of her chest with a brighter expression. Okay, actually, it's not really that great of a tip. Rather than just listening bluntly while talking, you can continue the interaction smoothly by mixing in light reactions. That's an obvious thing. The reaction is, why do you look at me like that? Ego reacting, that is actually hard to imagine. For someone who's usually reserved, it can be overwhelming to force them to be more assertive. So here's a tip. Repeat the last part of what the other person said, okay? Repeat the last part? Yeah, what you just did, Miyuki. That was the ideal reaction. By repeating part of the conversation back to the person, you can let them know you're listening and ask them to provide more information or context. That actually makes sense. Since there's no need to immediately create sentences, even people without good communication skills can continue to interact without difficulty. Without difficulty? How about it, Ego? Why not give it a try? When I hear that, I feel certain that I'm being treated as a problematic child. I have at least some interpersonal skills, I just don't think about it. You're so confident. Then, where should we? That's the perfect subject right there. Following Misaki's gaze, there was a scene of Mikawa organizing the warehouse without anyone asking him to do so. Test subject? What a choice of words. Mikawa paused for a moment, glancing in our direction, as if he had realized that we were talking about him. Mikawa, come here for a second. Ego has something to say. Ego, to me? Mikawa was startled, then quickly put down the miscellaneous boxes and ran towards us. You called me, Ego? Ego? Ego was just staring at Mikawa, not liking the situation very much, and Mikawa was at a loss as what to do. Ego, do the asking back. You have nothing to say then? If so, then I'll go back. You want to go back? There it is. I'm sorry, I didn't even know the topic and tried to run away. Ego, was that a reaction just now? She's just trying to pick the words, I guess. But did I do something wrong? You called me out of the blue, so I don't know. You don't know? I'm sorry, I'll think of something. So this morning, before breakfast, when I was mopping the floor, I bumped into a chair that Ego was sitting on, and I accidentally put my chopstick on the table, and also, what's next? I'm sorry, I was wrong. I can't remember anything else. If I did anything else wrong, I apologize. I'm so sorry. And also, you're sorry? I'm sorry, he's crying. Mikawa eventually collapsed to the floor and began to cry. Ego shrugged as if to say, I did what I was as I was told. Misaki and I could only stare blankly at each other. I think something is wrong. First, I think my advice wasn't wrong, probably. Well, at least you're using it well. In human communication, non-verbal elements are more important than verbal elements. We spent the rest of the time barely calming down Mikawa, who kept apologizing to Ego. That's hilarious. Okay. Is there another event here that we could check? Oh, nothing. Oh well. So cool. So I think I'm gonna go back to the Monocoin shop thingy, and I'm not gonna record that part. I'm just gonna skip that part. What does a romance that is mine has been obtained? What does that do? I wish there was some sort of readme file that explains these items, because for the life of me, I can never figure out what item does what. So when I try to look at the free time events, everybody has no English translation. Check it out. Like for example, who's this guy? Yeah. If I go to here and talk to this guy. Nope. So I think I'm just gonna skip this free time event. I mean, I haven't seen anything, of importance. So besides, there's no Ricana. So I've got a feeling that, yeah, she ain't answering. Wait. This is my... No, this is not my room. Where's my room? There you are. Okay. Second free time event. Let's see if there's a new event. That's really redundant. Let's see. Map. Nobody here. Hey, is that Tadira? Let's see. Sure, why not? What would you like to talk about? She's back. Spent time chatting with Tadara about various topics. Yeah. Give her something. What would she like? Something music related, obviously. Does Bluetooth earphones help? Braid, whetstone, gum, foundation, protein, white paper. White paper, she might... I mean, she can't even... She can't even write music, I think, maybe? I don't know, not sure. But the most safe one is probably the mineral water. Sliced cake, maybe she'd like that. Chess, cursed doll, Dr. Hopper. Landscape painting, oh you asshole. Green tea bags, she might like tea, but I never really seen her mention anything liking about tea. Occult books, rubber duck, black coffee, milk puzzle. No, with no finish. But there are many times harder than regular puzzles. Okay. Anything else? I need something music related. It said something happens when you have it. I don't get it. Nothing. Fukuoka's underwear. Okay. A gift I've never obtained yet. Baker's hat. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the mineral water. Where is it? There you go. Here you go. This. Oh, she likes this? Okay. This is something I really like. How did you know and get it? Are you sure it's fine, really cute? But yeah, it's important to hydrate yourself. Good. Dara seems to like it a lot. How do you do, Miyuki? Oh, hello. How do I do? Now I can finally have a conversation with you alone. I hesitated for a moment, unsure of how to begin my next words, when Tadira reached out first. I used to avoid you guys quite a bit. I just eat and then lock myself in the private room under the pretext of practicing this cello, and I don't even come out during my free time. I was really worried that you might see me as an unsociable person. I wanted to have a conversation, but I was a bit puzzled because I couldn't see anywhere, no matter how much I wanted to have a conversation, but I was a bit puzzled because I couldn't see you anywhere no matter how much I wandered outside. But if I were to ask during meal times, I'd feel a bit awkward in a crowded place. I can only say that I am truly sorry about that. Yeah, that's understandable. I never thought I could have a normal conversation without hiding the fact that I couldn't see. Is there anything to apologize for? I wouldn't want that secret to be revealed either. Well, to put it another way, it means you've been keeping your secrets well. Honestly, I'm still a little unsure if that is true. Is that rude to say? Not at all. Such stories have become so familiar that they've become part of my daily living, so I don't really pay much attention to whatever stories I hear. You can speak at ease. Well, that's good. Did you practice to hide your disability? Of course, without that painstaking effort, I wouldn't have been able to navigate my classroom living so calmly and without arousing even the slightest suspicion. That's great. I'm particularly curious about echolocation. Could you please tell me about that as well? I heard an explanation that it was a technology that estimates the location of an object by sending out sound waves and listening to the sound waves that bounce off of it. Honestly, I still find it fascinating how a human, let alone a bat, can use such technology. Are you perhaps wondering how I learned it? Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can give you a clear answer on that. Why? There are two reasons. I'll explain them in order. Hidara held up one finger. First, I mentioned before that this disability is congenital, right? As you said, I don't know what light is. Congenital glaucoma. If not treated in time, it is a disease that causes loss of vision from infancy. In my case, unfortunately, it was too late. Suddenly, a topic that was difficult to respond to was brought up. I was just curious how she learned echolocation. From the time I can remember, all I've ever seen has been complete darkness. I've been practicing echolocation and other techniques since before I even reached adulthood. In other words, you don't remember very well? That's precisely the point. We unconsciously use Japanese fluently after learning it this way, but when we look back, we don't really remember how we learned it, right? Yeah, that is true. I know how it feels, like tapping on a computer keyboard or multiplication tables. There are many similar examples. I've never used a computer before, but I think you can understand it that way. And secondly, I'm very sensitive to what I hear. Even the smallest sound could be distinguished by its intensity, period, frequency, and waveform. That's why, paradoxically, I didn't feel any difficulty when I was learning echolocation. Listening carefully, you can hear the sound of me travel a certain distance before hitting something. I could perfectly figure out how much was absorbed and at what angle it returned. Amazing, as expected of the ultimate cellist. Of course, my talents also rely heavily on my hearing. My ears are my most treasured possessions, so I've put such pretty decorations for them. The diary then pushed her head behind her ear as if telling me to look. The large ornate earrings on her white earlobes sparkled in the light. It's pretty. Thank you. God, she's so pretty. Have you ever wondered if there really is a God who would be a truly fair being? In exchange of losing my eyes I gained these years. I'm not particularly religious, though. She spoke to Dara with smiling brightly as always. A smile so bright that I even momentarily forget that she can't see. The Dara seemed genuinely unconcerned about that fact. Well, I thought it was a very respectable attitude. Can you hear that? God damn it. I also thought that it might be rude to praise her like that. What attitude should I have towards her? Oh, please. Oh, thank God. I thought it was going to be a trick question. Earned one skill point. After that, I spoke with the Dara about this and that and then returned to my private room. Okay. I'm back. Jeez. Is it time already? Yep. Here we go. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted that free time for something. Maybe I should have used that free time for something else. God damn it. Ahem, hello. This is the school broadcast. It is 10 p.m. From now on, it's nighttime. The diner will soon be locked and off limits. Well then, sweet dreams. Good night. Okay, man. At the end of the day, I had no income. When this happens, should I still consider the process more important than the result? I decided to sleep and think about it tomorrow. Income? Just when this become a financial game. Danganronpa, financial affairs. Sleep it off, bud. Okay, let's think about it after we sleep. Ooh, we're back. Don't forget to stretch by Monica in the theater. Here we go. I have been exposed to mystery novels, mystery games, and mystery comics since I was 7 years old. Corpses with their limbs torn off and rolling around, corpses with their internal organs ripped out, corpses with their eyes gouged out and tongues cut off. They have been good friends since I was a child. But there's one thing that I just can't understand until now. Why would a murderer go to such lengths to create a sealed room? I can't understand. If a person is found dead in a locked room, it is understandable that someone has tricked them and not seen as the victim's suicide. There are even many incidents where people are stabbed in the back or shot in the back, and there is no effort to frame it as suicide. So why would a criminal use such a trick? I've been reading every mystery I can from east to west, past and present, trying to understand this, but none of them have given me the answer. I was disappointed. This isn't what I've been reading mysteries for. So I went ahead and did it. I actually went and did it. A late night, a dark alley, a lone pedestrian hurried along. The perfect prey laid before me. After swinging my front paw and knocking them down, I brought them to a nearby warehouse, threw them inside carelessly, and locked them. And after waiting for them to wake up, I asked, why was the locked room made? The only answer I got was that they didn't know either, so they wanted me to release them quickly. In the end, I safely escorted that person home. Wow, this isn't easy. Will I be able to find the answer tonight? Just gonna be a locked room mystery later. That is funny. But why go through all the effort to throw the detectives off? Obviously, that's one factor. Hey everyone, it's morning, 7 a.m. It's wake up time. Now let's get on with our lives. Here we go. I think I had a similar dream last time. It was full of some incredibly boring nonsense. Let's go to the dining hall first. Let's save here quick. Am I able to get... if I leave to the diner now, it's gonna be another long cutscene. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Danganronpa Mauve. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Is there a way to hack the save file of Danganronpa Mauve?